Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to pick number 15. I got the number right today. Yesterday I was saying 17, it was really 16. It is number 15. Pick number 15. We are now officially at the halfway point of the month of my 30 favorite bass players of all time. We've been counting down each and every day. Here this month, favorite bass players across all genres: rock, pop, metal, prog, jazz, fusion, blues, whatever, classic rock, doesn't matter. My favorites and your favorites. We pick them each and every day. We count down to number one, which will be on the 30th of the month. So we're at the halfway point. We got another, after today, 14 to go, right? So today my pick is an American bass player from Long Island, New York. He happens to be playing bass for one of my favorite bands of the last 35 years. He's a founding member of the band. He's pretty damn amazing, I think. Let's bring to the stage Mr. John Myung from Dream Theater. That's right. Yeah, one of those guys that is in a band that's filled with flashy virtuoso players, and he's the guy who doesn't say much. Sometimes you almost like don't even know he's there, but if you really listen, he's doing some amazing stuff on all their albums and live. He doesn't like the spotlight. He doesn't want to be the flashy guy, but he's amazing. Of course, he plays that very cool bass. He's got the custom six-string Ernie Ball Music Man bongo bass. He's also played some Yamaha basses as well, but mostly the Ernie Ball is his weapon of choice. And he's one of those guys, amongst Dream Theater fans, there's always this kind of running joke that like his bass sometimes is a little inaudible on a lot of the more recent, I should say recent, because of the Dream Theater albums of the last like 20 years or so. He was much, much more prevalent in the mix on some of the early albums. And even though when you really listen, he's there and he's doing his thing on all the more recent albums. But for whatever reason, the guitars, the keys, the drums, the vocals are always mixed louder on the albums. When you go see him live, you can watch him and he's just a rock up there. He's just doing all this really cool, intricate shit. He's holding down the bottom end. He can shred when he wants to, but he's just not that guy. He doesn't really want to be that guy. He was kind of that guy early on, whether or not that's what he was really all about or not. But when Dream Theater first burst on the scene, they wanted to show you everything they had in their arsenal had to come from every instrument in the band. Nowadays, it's like, let's let Petrucci shred. Let's let Rudis do his thing, right? Portnoy's back there now on the drums, and John's kind of like, yeah, I'm just gonna do my thing, right? And that's you got to respect that, right? But he's still an amazing, amazing talent. So, and I've got a lot of albums to choose from as far as like my favorite three that feature him, but I wanted to pick like three albums where he's much, much more noticeable in the mix on the album. So I had to first go all the way back to the beginning, and I went with When Dream and Day Unite. Because again, those first couple of albums, you hear a lot of them on these albums, and whether it's stuff like Fortune and Lies, Status Seeker, the It's a Jam, right? Killing Hand, Light Fuse, Getaway. I mean, all these great songs, right? You got these shredding guitars from Petrucci, and you've got, amazing Myung bass playing, right? And Portnoy's doing his thing, and, yeah, Kevin's wailing away on the keyboards, right? I mean, it's just great, great stuff here. And this is raw Dream Theater. This is Dream Theater before they really start writing better songs, but still, there's some great stuff on here. And this is like a really young band just showing what they're all about, really trying to prove themselves right off the bat. And there's some very, very impressive bass playing and ensemble work from the whole band on that album, of course. So that's my first pick. Pick number two, I got to go with Images and Words. Again, we're still hearing lots of Myung on here. I mean, how about like that amazing little excursion he does before Petrucci's great guitar solo in Under a Glass Moon, right? It's just so amazing, right? You hear him, the big bottom end on Pull Me Under. He's amazing and Take the Time, Learning to Live. I mean, all these great songs on here, and he's just like a part of the whole explosiveness of everything that's going on here. Yeah, really, really good. Really good stuff. My pick number three, I struggle here because I had a couple albums I wanted to pick, but ultimately I got to go with my favorite Dream Theater album of all time, which is Metropolis 2 Scenes from a Memory. Perhaps the last album, maybe the next album, maybe the two after this. You can still kind of hear him a lot. He's been a little bit more in the background on more recent albums. Although I would say the last two, all of a sudden he's popping up a little bit more. But there was like a run of albums where it's almost like is he there? It's like, oh yeah, he's there, but he's just kind of buried back there. He's doing some cool stuff, but he's not taking many solos or anything like that. But this album, big concept album with some amazing stuff on here. I mean, the overture, home. I mean, he's bubbling underneath. Again, Petrucci is kind of like just the star of the show on here, I think. But Myung is doing some incredible work on here as well. This is just epic, absolutely thrilling, progressive metal. Just so good. Dance of Eternity. I mean, just so much great stuff on here. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So, picking my favorite song featuring his bass playing. This was difficult, right? Because there's just great stuff all over the place. But again, it's not big flashy. This is not, some of these other bass players who are constantly taking leads and saying, "Hey, here I am," right? He doesn't always do that. However, I got to go all the way back to the first album. I'm going to go with Yitzhak Jam. I mean, you know, he's really doing some amazing stuff on this song. And again, it sucks it all the way back in the beginning, right? But it's an amazing instrumental for the whole band in general. But man, he's just, I mean, he's keeping up with Petrucci in a big way. And there's just so much ripping bass work on this song. It's almost like he at the beginning of their career, he kind of portrayed this image of like, yeah, there's a absolute shredder and star of a bass player in this band. But then he was almost kind of like, yeah, well, we kind of did all that in the beginning, but I'm gonna kind of sit back there and I'll do my thing. And I don't want to be in the limelight too much. So it's almost like we got spoiled from the first like two or three albums. And then he started to take more of a back seat. But there's plenty of killer bass playing on this record. But yeah, just go listen to the Yitzy Jam. It's amazing. That shows you everything you want to know about John Mayong. Again, maybe he's done a much better job of holding down the fort, holding down the rhythm, keeping the groove amidst all the craziness that goes on in Dream Theater songs, right, or throughout their career. But back then, he was just as much a shredder as anybody else in this band. So yeah, I mean, just great stuff. That's my pick for song. Yitzhak Jam. Let's bring him back to the stage here. Mr. John Myung, the guy who doesn't say much, the consummate professional in Dream Theater, but he's always there. He's the rock of the band, I've always thought. So love him, love him, love him. He is my pick for number 15. Let us know what you think of John Myung down in the comments below, as well as your pick for today. Let me turn off the app, change myself around. I'm actually recording this in the evening of Father's Day. So when you guys are watching this, it's Monday morning. I had to record it last night because I got to get up really early today when you're watching it, and I got to go spend a couple hours doing something, and I needed to be on the road pretty early, so I wouldn't have had time to record this. So I figure I would record this at night after coming out for a few hours doing some things. So anyway, hope you all had a great day yesterday. Hope all your fathers had a great day yesterday for Father's Day. And we'll see you soon here with more stuff on the channel. Tune in tomorrow for pick number 14 and lots more stuff happening this week. So visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell to get alert of all of our content as a post. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below, we got the links to the Ko-Fi page for channel donate. No, Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, our Cameo page, and the Sea of Tranquility membership options. Thank you in advance for all your support there. It's greatly appreciated. And we'll see you soon here with more stuff. I am Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you tomorrow morning with another one. Take care. Bye-bye.